for session 14 and 15 because I had problems with the sound last time, and so we lost a episode. So I'm going to do both episodes in one. So this is sessions 14 and 15, and we have the recap, which I will play for you now.
Last time on
Tomb of Annihilation. In a fight to the death, the Silver Sashes face off against the terrible Terraful. The situation looks grim for our heroes. Until Xanax unleashes a mighty blast of magic, turning the tables. Victoriously, the Sashes emerge from the bowels of the earth with the heads of their slain enemies. This pleases Nana Poo-Poo enough to reveal what she knows about the Soulmonger, an ancient artifact that is the catalyst behind the nefarious Death Curse. Hidden deep in the jungle lies the holy site of Orlunga, guarded by an ancient Naga. This powerful guardian, Nana Poo-Poo claims, will set them on the path to the Soulmonger. In exchange for gifting the hag some of his hair and nails, Xanax receives a skull amulet that the hag claims will protect him on his travels. Then the Sashes set sail for Port Nyanzaru to resupply in preparation for the trek to the Ziggurat of Orlunga. Can our heroes survive the trek to Orlunga? Will the Serpent Guardian prove friend or formidable foe? Can the Silver Sashes unravel the mystery of the Death Curse? And will Xanax suddenly start dating Elder women? Come, find out next time on Tomb of Annihilation.
Awesome. And just to throw a spanner in the works, you actually decided to change your mind, so you didn't go to Orlunga, but you picked up a new guide and headed off to help them on a quest. So we'll play the introduction from this one. This is the episode 15 introduction.
Last time on Tomb of Annihilation. The Silver Sashes report back to Wakanga Otamu. There they find out more about the jungle locales they discovered on their trek to Nana Poo-Poo. Orlunga, the mysterious pyramid, is a place of great power and guarded by a creature called a Naga. These ancient guardians are said to be wise beyond imagination and may provide a lead toward the Soulmonger. But Syndra Sylvain, the party's patron and friend, has grown worse in their absence and is now quietly wasting away. The priest thinks she does not have much longer. Time is growing short, and our heroes must move quickly if they are to save Syndra. In the Thundering Lizard, the party meets Azaka, a seemingly capable jungle guide, setting out on a trek to recover a family heirloom before striking out to Orlunga. The party learns her dark secret. Azaka is a were-tiger. Can the party convince the Naga of Orlunga to help them? Can they win the race against time to save Syndra Sylvain? And will Azaka see Xanax as a dwarf-sized snack? Come find out next time on Tomb of Annihilation.
Cool, and that brings us pretty much up to date with where we are. Ooh, oh, that was not supposed to happen. And so, you guys might want to turn off the stream thing now, otherwise you'll get yourself in duplicate, I think. I'll have to fix that for next time. Oh, that's not the stream people watching, that's the players. You are hundreds of fans, you can stay.
Oh, no echo anymore. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing the echo. It should be just playing back what I hear, so you shouldn't have. I'll fix it next time, I'm sure. But never mind. At least we got it on stream this time, so that's good. Right, let's see. Where were we? You were
Kicking some bullies. That was what we were doing.
You were. You've been attacked by the Order of the Flaming Fist.
Well, to be fair, we attacked them first.
Now
Yeah.
we're just splitting hairs.
In your defence, they were being a bit aggressive to you. So I think I would have left it right on the end. It's much better when I've got a recording of the session because I can remember what what went on better and stuff. But yep, we've left it right on the last end of the turn. So I'm just going to trigger the next turn and we'll kick off. Take it away, Fat Guard. Okay, the Fat Guard. You've got Mac there. He's going to go in and chop Mac to bits with his spear. So he crunches through the jungle and lunges towards Mac. No critical hit for me this time. Scott comes round to the flank. Tries much the same thing, and this time catches the berserk semi-naked guy in the side with his spear.
You're gonna regret that.
However, you partially resist the damage because you're so tough. This guy rushes past to try and take out Xander. But he trips over some vines as he's coming towards you, staggers around, manages to just get himself to his feet, but he never actually gets a shot at you. And Xander, it's your go.
I make fun of him for being bold before I stab him with my rapier. And he just skids off the bald head. I also, as a minor, keep the veteran's armor of flaming hot.
Okay. So the scout here is actually quite tough. He's got a couple of short swords and he makes a couple of attacks here against Mac. His right hand hits Mac. Catches him with both the right and left blades as Mac's fighting. Then there's a guard with a rather smelly right eye. You can see it's very roomy, where he's got it's running and it's quite smelly, the right eye. It obviously puts him off somewhat. It's been irritating him, and he misses Mac. Xanax, you're up.
They got me partially surrounded.
Do you mind maybe taking some damage?
I don't mind.
Define some.
That's for the dice to decide, not me.
If it's going to depend on your dice, we're all doomed.
Okay, I'm going to try and cast Thunder Wave on all these guys. Fortunately, Mac, you're in the zone, the bad zone.
You mean the danger zone?
I just imagine him hefting high his mace and going like, thunder, thunder, thunderbolt, ho!
I just smack my hammer across my my shield And
Good shot. And there,
wait, did I accidentally roll damage twice?
nope.
Once is to the veteran and once is to the guard.
Oh,
Oh,
which one were you
sorry,
hitting? Sorry.
the second one, the second roll was a misclick.
Oh, so I get the guard back, do I? Yeah, 1 second.
The veteran and the guard with the smelly right eye.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, I'm gonna try and finish off the veteran. If I can find my character sheet underneath all these windows.
Oh wait, I think they also need to push them. I forgot what this spell does.
Yeah, Thunder pushes them.
Yeah, pushes 10 feet away from you.
So it's something to do with their save, though, isn't it?
Anyone who successfully saved doesn't get pushed. Anyone who failed his save that is getting pushed.
So let's have a look.
So Varen and guard with the smelly right eye needs to be pushed. The others, that's it. All the others saved. Assholes. Except you, Mac.
Who's back? Okay.
All yours.
All right, so the veteran apparently is dying already, so I'm gonna target the scout instead. Hoping to draw some fire away from Mac.
Azaka Stormfang. She is a tiger now. And she bounds over and it makes a beeline, straight line for the bald guard. And she pounces. So she leaps up at him. Sadly, the guard succeeds his saving throw, so he doesn't fall over from the pounce, but she still gets to bite and claw at him. The wicked fangs sink into his leg, and then she brings her claw down to rake across his belly. That miss it.
Guess he's gonna need some tetanus shots.
Max Battleaxe cleaves into the guard, and he's looking pretty worse for wear now. Ooh, I've got an acolyte. The acolyte can. He moves up to the side and brings a pillar of radiant light cascading down upon It's got to be a Zaka, hasn't it? She fails to save. And you get this smell of singed fur wafts up towards Xander. And the veteran now, a little recovered. Oh wait, he's unconscious. Oh, he killed him. Fine. Zaka goes for the claws again.
Guys, I like this guide.
She disembowels the first one with one claw, then leaps up onto this log and runs across and hits the other guard with the other claw. She does seem pretty ferocious. And takes him out as well, snarling in bestial fury as she does so.
I'm gonna take a nap. Wake me up when Azaka kills everyone. Best guide ever.
Yeah, why didn't the other one do that?
Timber.
This guard's had enough. He wasn't quite expecting a rabid tiger to appear. His boss has gone down and things are looking pretty grim. So he turns and starts to flee. He's going to double move on. Gets to about there. Owen.
Can somebody stop him?
Yeah, we probably don't want him going back and telling everyone the Silver Sashes try to kill everybody.
We were defending ourselves.
And we'll call the Crimson Sashes. As far as they know.
He's pretty healthy, I think. Should I try peppering him with arrows? It probably won't take him out.
Ah, let him go.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let him go. Pepper him.
All right, I'll fire a few warning shots in his direction. Thank God these longbows have like a range of 50 miles or something.
Get him in the knee. Cripple him.
That's a good shot. Oh, I'm lucky with the damage. Did you not get 2 shots yet? Okay.
Yeah, I get extra. It's not an extra shot. It's actually extra damage from my Colossus Slayer.
You'll see him stagger as the arrow sticks into him, but he doesn't quite go down, I'm afraid.
I'm trying to get that smelly right eye, but
The acolyte, he goes forth with a sacred flame again. He's doesn't like Azaka at all. Thinks it must be something unholy. This time she nimbly dodges to the side. She's ready for it this time.
We need to stop the guard from running, right?
Oh, yes. Right. I might actually be able to run over and take him, but depend on the initiative here.
Sing him some of your songs.
I'll use Tasha's hideous laughter at him. Oh man.
The guard looks out.
Yeah, it did nothing.
The scout, he's kind of a bit stuck, so he tries to fight his way out of it. He sees he hit Mac before, so he carries on.
Good luck with that.
Meg just doesn't care.
Catches with one, but it's a nick. Catches with the other. A bit more damage, but Mac just, you don't even seem to really notice that. You only took a scratch.
Do I have line of sight to the smelly eye guard?
I think I'll give the guard cover, so you'll have a -2. Yeah, if you move to there, you're fine.
Okay. And I don't take attack of opportunity, right? Because I'm still in his area.
Correct, yeah, that's good.
Let's give it a shot. I have inspiration, so I want to try and use that. I'm at him with my crossbow. Got him.
Nice.
Well done. A bolt flies out and takes the fleeing guard down. Swift slash of the battle axe sees off the scout.
Oh, mega. I turn to the acolyte and I hit him with my axe.
You have an advantage, by the way.
No, thanks.
And as the acolyte falls to the ground screaming, cleft in two by a battle axe, the forest falls silent again, or at least the sound of combat dissipates, and the normal jungle noises resume. Behind you, you can hear the heavy breathing of the large weir tiger as she stands rather majestically upon the log. She bends her head down slightly and looks like she's recovering, calming down.
So what do I know about weird tigers? Are they like good, evil, neutral?
Maybe a history check.
History coming up.
I'll roll some too.
I want to
Yeah.
check the bodies of the guards to see if they have any notes or any secret passwords or something we can use.
All right.
Should I roll
Hopefully that'll
something?
teach you to rob people.
You should have left one of them alive, so that we could make them write that thing for us.
Maybe they have some on them.
They said they had everything on them, so
Yeah, probably still needed their signature, but I'm guessing. But
All right. So first up, your history check, Xanax. You do know something of were tigers. You know they are ferocious hunters and warriors with a haughty and fastidious nature. They are lithe and sleekly muscular when in humanoid form. They are taller and average and meticulously groomed. Were tigers can grow to enormous size in animal and hybrid form, but they fight in their more refined human form quite often unless they get cross. They don't like to pass on their curse. Every new were tiger means competition for territory and prey. They're not necessarily evil, they're more sort of neutral in nature and sort of look after themselves, and they often have the traits of whatever human has contracted the curse. Essentially, it's a curse, lycanthropy curse.
so
Okay.
does it mean if we got bit, we would also become weird tigers?
The curse.
Or is the curse something magical?
The curse can be transferred by a bite. This is why you don't often hear of the were tigers changing into full animal form like you just saw, apart from when they get sort of enraged.
Are there like I vaguely remember something about some weird things being evil and some being okay good. Do we know if that's the case here?
The They can be a sort of neutral good aligned with. You'll know.
Well,
But,
that's like 100% better than our previous guide, so
but she spilled her secret fairly quick.
okay, I have to ask, Azaka, was this your secret, or is there like other stuff we have to know?
As she slowly morphs back into her human form, she sort of slides down about the other side of the log, looking slightly embarrassed. She tries to hide her modesty, and she'll smile at you and say, "Yes, I'm sorry that happened. These people, they spoiling the forest. I couldn't help myself." But please do not tell anyone in Port Nyanzaro of my curse. I I would be most grateful if we kept this a secret. Others might not be so understanding.
as long as you help us, well, kill bullies, I'm all for it.
No one else really knows about it?
I don't think anybody needs to know about it.
It's probably hard to keep this thing a secret in a place like that.
So you only morph when you're like angry, not like with the full moon or something?
No, it's a bit of a myth. The full moon. Well, it might affect the wolf lycanthropes, but I can do this on at will. I promise it won't happen again.
I don't think anybody here minds. I mean, we're balls anyway, so you just do your thing as long as you're not evil.
Good. Now, if you wouldn't mind, could you look away while I go and get my clothes?
Ah, yeah, right, okay.
Of course. Like, you turn away.
Okay, as you all turn away, you'll hear her feet sort of patter across the ground, and a few moments later, says, "Right, turn round again." So you search the dead bodies lying here. Let's give you some loot, shall we?
As a guide, do you know if there are many flaming fist mercenaries wandering these woods? Jungles?
There are sadly quite a few of the Flaming Fists. They are claiming this whole eastern peninsula, and they've made a lot of money and had some quite good success in looting here, and so they have brought many others with them. Patrols are fairly common, though you do, as you mentioned earlier, find the passes, that they were going to try and sell you, and there are indeed some blank ones, and you could maybe try and forge them and fill in the gaps if you wanted, and see if you can get away with it.
Don't mind if I do.
Well, forgery, that's going to be some sort of art check, I imagine. Going to be a
Yeah.
tool, isn't it? It'll be Dex, I bet.
Isn't it deception?
Oh, yes, sorry. Okay, yes, deception. Okay, that sounds
Yes.
good.
By the way, does anyone else have deception?
Nope.
I have
Nope.
plus
Plus what?
6.
Damn, you're better than me. Well, I am barbarian, so
Seems
it makes
nature.
sense.
Yeah, you're like a pathological liar.
What do you expect from the guy trying to seduce everything that moves and doesn't?
All right. Well, if you need any help, I have +4, so deception can probably give you a. Is there help for skill checks now?
You like stand behind me and go, yeah!
You sorry, was it on the perception check you were thinking of aiding? If you aid someone, they just get advantage.
All right. Deception for forging the papers.
Shall I roll it in the
Okay.
tower?
Yeah. Yes, if tower, and then it'll show us how good it is. Or show me.
Is it possible to help him
Yeah, you can
in
have
that?
Yeah, go on then. You can have advantage.
Okay, so you roll, and then if I... Do I have advantage?
Yeah.
I rolled 2 ones, didn't I?
I'd be,
Sign it
well,
Mickey Mouse.
just hear me chuckling in the background. Actually, you look at it and you think that looks pretty good. You're feeling quite proud of yourself. There's no smudges on it, and it looks very similar to the signature on the other ones. You're confident yourself. You think you might get away with that?
I mean, I forged beer, so this couldn't be that much harder.
Are these things numbered?
I'm not sure the Flame Fist is so great at counting.
No,
Why?
they're
They have a
not.
fist, at least to 5.
They're not numbered. Yeah, they're not perhaps so good at counting. They just basically give out passes to people to be able to adventure here.
Incompetent suckers.
They don't have a great fraud prevention system.
I'm gonna ask our guide lady to turn into a tiger again and bite them in some locations, just so if anyone finds the body, they'll think it was eaten by the wildlife.
Yuck.
I mean, they already have like arrows and slashes on them.
Probably just easier to throw him off a cliff.
She wrinkles her nose and said, "Well, even if it wasn't the wildlife, it could be anyone. There are lots of bands of adventurers and the like roaming around Chult. I'm sure nothing
Sashes.
of this will lead back to the Silver Sashes.
As
Unless
long as the arrows don't have property of the silver sashes, please return to the silver sashes home base.
I carry this ribbon with me, and it says, and then I tie little tiny silver sashes around each arrowhead.
You tell us. You're the one that always marks our name on everything.
Yeah, I didn't this time.
you didn't put your name on. All right. However, looking around, you managed to find quite a lot of items on the group. They were actually a little bit further behind. They were dragging along a crate, which a couple of them were carrying, and it had got quite a lot of items in. It looks like they have indeed been plundering the riches of Chult. There were two banded. I've put them on the party sheet, but I'll read off what the additional ones were on there. You've got two banded agate gems, one agate gem, a lapis lazuli, two obsidian, a oil, which is a flask of grey cloudy oil. Beads occasionally form in it on the outside and then quickly evaporate, so you're not sure what that is. Looks like it could be magical. There is a tiny object which has the appearance of a feather. And some, oh dear, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this, rhodochrosite, which is a gem. And there's a scroll here. And also a tiger eye gem. So there's quite a bit of gems and a couple of magic items.
Ooh, alchemy jug. Free mayonnaise again.
You can never have too much free mayonnaise.
I can identify stuff if you want.
And I have detect magic. I can cast it on the feather or something.
Sure. Which one is possibly magical? Only the feather? All the
Nope.
others are gems?
There's an oil that might be magical. And a scroll. And a feather, an oil, and a scroll.
The silver dagger might also be somewhat magical.
So what's the detect magic going on there?
It's focal and somatic. It takes a concentration. Okay, so it just takes an action, and I see if anything is magic. I can see the aura around a visible creature of it. So I'll lay the feather in front of me, cast detect magic, and then this weird beam shoots out of my eyes, and I'll have magic vision for 10 minutes.
Just
Is
look
it
at the
per
chest
item
to see
or
if
the
all
everything?
the items.
No, you just cast it and then you see magic stuff light up. Unless it's blocked by most blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal. Yeah, I just lay it out in front of me and look at it, and it should.
So check maybe the oil and the dagger and the scroll. Is the
Yeah,
scroll empty or is there something written in it?
The scroll does have something written in it.
Can we read
one
it?
pincher. Take 2 eggs.
And 1 onion.
I'll like the dagger, please, even if it's not magical.
Okay, the dagger, the silver dagger. Okay, you should be able to drag it straight out of the party items and drop it on yourself.
Wait, let Alwyn detect it first.
Yeah, I'll just look at each of the items and see which one is magical.
The silver dagger is not magical in itself, but some creatures are hurt by silver, so it's just a silvered dagger. Now, is there an identify spell? Is that what you need at this stage?
I do
That
have an
would be-
identify spell. Shall I use it?
Doesn't Alwyn's detect magic work the same?
No, I basically just see magic, yes or no, to actually find out what it does. Sandra has to cast identify on it.
Okay. Well, did you see anything magical?
There's
Let's
an
ask.
there's an oil is magical, the flask of oil. The feather token is definitely magical, as is the scroll.
Okay, so the feather token is actually hurting my eyes when I look at it, and I don't know, perhaps it's some kind of magical loop.
I'll use 3 identify spells on the totem, on the scroll, and on the third thing.
I think the scroll, if you read it, you can just see what it does.
It might trigger.
Ah, okay.
I don't know actually.
I mean, these wizards, they should have like some kind of indexing system, like this is a scroll off, instead of just having to constantly.
That's fine.
Surprisingly, Squeezers are great accountants as well.
I used 3 level 1 spells, identify, to identify all the things.
Alright, so scroll is a scroll of destructive wave. It's a top of the range Vilium it's written on. It casts the spell Destructive Wave, which is a level 5 spell. Does like, oh good grief, 5d6 thunder damage, as well as 5d6 radiant or necrotic, and then knocks prone
Nice.
anyone within 30 feet of you. Okay, 30-foot radius from you, that's outrageous. That sounds like Xander would have fun with that.
So, what are the rules in 5e? Do you have to be a wizard to cast it? Or a certain level?
You have to be. Oh, I actually don't know about scrolls. Over to you.
Well, we can give it to our patron. He wants arcane stuff.
We can use it. It can really help us.
Destructive Wave is Cleric, Tempest Domain, or Paladin.
Cool. Maybe I'll take it.
So,
Can
I'll
you
explain
make
to Xanax
copies?
what it does.
so the Tempest, I think you can maybe cast it, but I don't know whether you need to be of the level before you can cast it.
Okay, well, I'll read it. I'll read about it after the session.
Cool. Hopefully you won't need it before. It looks like a good get out of jail card. It's a bit like what the Predators do, you know, Predators with their little beepy thing and everything explodes. A bit like that, apart from you don't explode. Anyway, the feather token.
Where is the feather thing on the party sheet? I'm not seeing it.
It's called Qual's Feather Token.
Oh, those are awesome. You just toss them and they morph into weird stuff. The feather one may actually be a boat, I think.
This tiny object looks like a feather. Different types of feather tokens exist, each with a different single-use effect. The DM chooses the kind of token, or determines it randomly.
Oh, okay, so let's see what type of token it is. It's a bird.
What kind of bird?
That's exactly what it looks like. So you can use an action to toss the token 5 feet into the air, the token disappears and an enormous multicoloured bird takes its place. The bird has the statistics of a rock, but it obeys your simple commands and can't attack. It can carry up to 500 pounds whilst flying at its maximum speed, 16 miles an hour, for 144 miles per day. Oh my god.
It can carry us?
Ooh, we can use it to get to the flying Hearts Mountain.
You can. It can carry 1,000 pounds and fly at half the speed, so you could go 72 miles
How long does it last?
Until it's done its flying.
So not
Or a
halfway
day.
up there and then whee.
Hope not, but you'll want to keep a good eye on the mileometer, because as soon as you hit 72 mile an hour, it disappears. 72 miles.
Damn. So it's one use, right? It's after we use it, it's gone.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Well, that's really
It's
cool.
a pretty
actually.
cool token.
And finally, the oil is an oil of etherealness. Casts the etherealness spell, which is, oh gosh, a level 7 spell. You step into the border regions of the ethereal plane. Basically, it turns you into a ghost, essentially. You can only affect or be affected by creatures on the ethereal plane. You can walk through walls, all that kind of stuff.
Applying the oil takes 10 minutes.
We use it, we walk up to the soulmonger, we take it, we hitch back, done.
I'm tempted to tell Xanax it's a bottle of rare beer, so we can drink it and see what it does.
I'm right here. I know what it does.
No, you don't. I cast identify. Only I know what it does. It depends on if I share it or not.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Yeah, fine. I explain what each of these items does.
Okay, cool. So I'll take the scroll.
If we can't use it, it looks like a great gift to the Naga one day.
Yeah, that's also possible.
As you turn around, as Aka's back, sort of prodding the fire a little bit, she stokes it up into some flames too, and starts to boil something. Looks like she's going to have some tea.
Gotta watch that taste after your mouth after being a tiger, I suppose.
She'll corner of her mouth will twist up into a smile, and she'll sort of pretend to spit on the floor and say, "Yes, they did not taste good."
Coughing up an ear.
Fur balls and stuff.
So, how much farther to this mask thingy?
Wait, we need to take all the stuff, all the gems and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think you need to remove the alchemy jug and replace, because we have the oil here. I don't think we have two of them. Unless we do.
What?
We have a lot of stuff in the party sheet.
Yeah, I need to assign it. So the alchemy jug.
Yeah,
If-
that goes to Xanax. He likes it.
The
Sure.
Bandit Argate. I suppose the gems I'm happy for them set on the party because they don't really weigh very much. If you aren't, who's taking the oil?
I'll take it. Maybe it will help me be a better thief.
Potion of healing.
Perhaps Mac, he's always into the fight anyway, so.
Course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
although it
so-
never does take damage.
Yeah, that too. But if they ever manage to get me down at low, then gonna be useful, I suppose.
Yeah. It can distribute the last of the coins.
The feather wants to take it. Not everybody at once.
Xanax can take it, he's more magical. Or you can take it, you guys are more magical than me.
I don't mind taking it.
Okay. You don't really need to be magical to use it, I think.
That should have distributed items. Yeah, okay.
Oh, these gems are pretty costly, actually.
Yeah, you can sell them off, and you should get full price for the gems as well.
Cool.
We are rich.
They're like 50 gold each. We have nine citrines. That's amazing.
Okay, well let's collect them all on one person.
Just leave them in the inventory. We'll sell them first thing we get back to the city anyway, I think. I mean, we don't really have a use for gemstones. So.
Okay.
Sure. They don't weigh too much, so I'm happy just to leave them there. And also, with them being in the party sheet, it's easy for me to sell them and convert them into money.
Okay, cool.
So,
On we go. That was like the first encounter.
yeah, that was the first encounter. Izaka says we should reach Five Finger tomorrow evening. We're best approaching under the cover of night because the Terrafolk who've taken it over have got a really good vantage point and they can see people approaching from a long way off. So we've perhaps timed this well. Hopefully we won't have any more random encounters during the day tomorrow.
I won't roll anymore.
But it's so much fun. Alright, are you setting watches for the evening and is there anything else you wish to do here?
Throw
No.
the bodies into the river.
Mac rolls for death. I guess I'll take first watch.
Yeah, and I'll take any watch is okay with me. I only need 4 hours of sleep, so.
Okay, I'll give you all a long rest now.
Remember Song of Rest. You get an extra 1d6 hit points when resting.
Oh, it's probably more useful during a short rest, is it? 'Cause I think you get them all back during. I'll give you a long rest. So.
Yeah, long rest fully heals, you know.
Yeah, I
Can
think
someone
so.
stop that damn singing while we're sleeping?
Yeah, song of. It's like a lullaby. Certainly don't want death metal or anything, do you? Some Rammstein or something.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, awful.
I'm just so good at performing, you guys. It's amazing.
Oh, say, can you see?
Songs will be written about my songs.
Echoing through the jungle.
Yeah, birds like fly away in terror.
So the 6th a.m. on the first day of chess. You
It's French. Shay.
I don't know. I'm confused. Shay. Okay.
That's with a Z.
And so you get back into your canoes, debating how to pronounce the month, and you make your way south down the river Tariki towards the Firefinger, and hopefully be able to recover the mask for Azaka, for which, if you help her with, she said she will be pledged to take you anywhere you wish to go on Chult. Be your guide while you're here. So if somebody would like to make me a single encounter roll, please. And you have a really nice peaceful afternoon boating. There aren't too many waterfalls or anything, it's really quite pleasant, and throughout the day actually you'll see the sight of a a flame burning above the forest canopy, and you can see this thing from miles away. I'll show you an image of it. Oh no. There we go. I'm going to show you that, share that bit with you. But you can see in the distance a large finger, a pillar of, it looks like limestone, protruding out from the forest. It looks like it's about 300 feet tall. On the top of it nests a tower, and from the top of the tower lick these great orange flames billowing out. Izaka will say that in the past, the Chultans used these as signal towers, and before the spell plague toppled most of the towers, there used to be a network of them which used to send messages between the Chultan cities, and they used different coloured flames for different messages, and also they sometimes used smoke during the day. However, few remain. This is one of the remaining ones.
This entire jungle is so full of crazy buildings and stuff. I mean, they must have a really messed up version of IKEA here.
So you, with the Izaka to guide you, you managed to reach the base of Firefinger in the early hours. It's creeping on to midnight, but she manages to guide you to the base of the tower safely. You'll be able to see there are Terrafolkum wheeling around the tower, some of them coming in and out during the day, but she manages to keep you beneath the forest canopy and in the darkness so that you manage to reach the base of the tower.
Is this fire magical, or do they keep it going?
Looking up at it, you think it certainly looks like a magical flame. You can see there are odd colours in the greens and blues and things like that in the fire. It certainly looks magical.
Okay, I note the location on my map.
You guys want me to scout it?
Oh, that's a long way to climb.
Let's get a look at how many terrafolk we can see. If it's like 6 or so, okay, we battled those. It was difficult, but we did it. If there's like 20 or more, we'll need to lure some away or something.
Well, you do see them coming and going. Some wheel round as if in the air, flying around as if they're sort of patrolling, but some sort of fly off, look like they're on missions, probably looking for food or whatever. You estimate there could be as many as 10 or so up there, but Izaka says, don't worry, you have me here and they have taken my heirloom. We will destroy them all.
What does this heirloom do exactly? It doesn't make you go berserk and evil, right?
No, no. It is just a mask, a simple mask, but it has been passed down for generations. It has been our family for a long time. My father, his father's father, and his father before him all had the mask, and I do not want to be the one that loses it.
I can try and put lipstick on my pterodactyl mask and seduce some of them.
Yeah, we just lure one away, we cut off its wings and paste them on you. And then you flap them about and go like, yoo-hoo!
The old Bugs Bunny.
Sounds like a solid plan.
Sounds like a better plan than we had before.
Why is Anders' plans always involve seducing monsters?
I'm a bard, it's what I do.
That's what I always say.
It's his one stat, everything else is a dump stat.
Is there any way we can sneak into the tower?
Zaka nods. We have the cover of darkness. It looks though that there's only really one way in. There is. Don't know if you can see the image of Firefinger will give you there, but there's. It looks like a network of ladders. The first one there leads up to a cave, and hopefully we'll be able to make our way to the top.
So it's a no on the sexy pterodactyl.
Nah, you go first and yeah, get girlfriend with every one of them.
Awesome.
Shag them until they all fall asleep, and then we'll kill them.
Oh well, while they're busy eating him up, we can sneak past them.
That portrait.
So
Okay, we'll try to sneak, and if we get caught, I'll do like, oh, silly me, I'm so drunk, I got into the wrong house.
alright, if you want to all make me stealth rolls, and then after that I'll need a climb roll if you're going up this ladder.
Stealth.
Are you interested in any encyclopedias?
Oh, and I'm sorry, I'll need to know the order that you're going up the ladder.
I'm first.
I'm second.
I'll bring up the rear.
I'll go next to last. Way to go, Mac.
Oh yes, I'm a great climber.
So, who was first?
Me.
Xander. Okay, Xander, you okay, you. All right, you get so far up. You think it's probably about 60 feet that you need to climb up. Oh, I've got a talkie thing I forgot to give you. Rising high above the jungle canopy, a 300-foot tall, naturally formed spire of rock with smoke issuing from a flaming beacon on top of it. The walls of the spire are sheer and dotted with small caves. Frail-looking ladders hang from narrow ledges at various heights.
These things are naturally formed? Amazing.
Naturally formed by a wizard, probably.
I say we thunderwave it until it falls.
How thick is it? Maybe we can just make it crash down.
Yeah, just kick the base a few times and push around, and then we'll pick the mask from amongst the rubble.
Silver Sashes, ruining national historical monuments since 1995.
It's limestone, it's soft, it's going to crumble anyway.
Xander, you get about halfway up, so you're about 30 feet up, when some of the rungs break. 2 of the rungs, you break the first one, and then as you're falling, the second one breaks, and you lose your grip and fall.
Ugh. This place would never pass a fire inspection.
So I'm just dangling from my legs.
It
going,
says,
"Caw, caw."
if the check is failed by 5 or more, the character falls, possibly to his or her death. Lovely. So I just need to check what falling damage is.
How high was he already?
About 30 foot, I think. Is it going to be 3d6 probably?
3d6.
Holy crap.
I miss my ring of feather falling.
So 13 points of damage.
Ouch.
Now, because some of the rungs are broken, it's created an area on the ladder that's going to be difficult to get past. Who's next?
Well, I was second.
Oh, no, that means you fall as well.
Just
yes.
wait a second. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a bed of jungle leaves on the bottom. So if we fall, we have the cushion fall.
Just bounce right back up.
You know, just stay exactly where you fell, and I fall on top of you. They're gonna save a bit of damage, right?
It's okay, guys. This soft rubble broke my fall.
Who are you calling soft trouble?
So, Mark, it'll be 3d6 damage to you, I guess. Or 2d6 if you want to land on Xander.
Do it.
Just keep trying until we hear a wet splash.
So you take 14.
Oh my god.
I wish I could get angry while I was falling.
You
Damn you,
out.
brevity!
We need a new strategy.
Azaka shakes her head. This looks difficult. I do have some rope. We could perhaps try.
Yeah, I have rope too and a grappling hook.
Now you tell us this.
And the climber's kit.
Do I fall?
9. It's got an extra 4 DC on it. No, you don't fall, but you get about halfway up. You're struggling to get past the area where there are broken rungs on the ladder. So you're
I see these guys falling around me like one after the other. And I'm like, yeah, okay, no.
What about me?
What's your athletic?
Oh, I didn't roll it. Just a second.
Well, are
I'll
you
cast minor healing on myself and on Mac.
okay? Are you trying with using the climbing kit and rope and the like? As Akka said, she can go up and start tying herself to some of the parts of the ladder where it's safe, and you can go up, to at least stop you falling too far.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that will increase or decrease the DC of this.
Can we climb up until the first little... It looks like a gate and then go inside and secure it to some kind of rock?
Yeah, that's the bit where you're trying to get somebody to get to the top. Xanax, with rope, you'll be able to get up to that first gatehouse there, and you could lower the rope down to the others, which means the others can sort of get up to you.
Okay, I do that.
But it does mean temporarily you're alone up there. So it's Xander, isn't it?
Is there anyone around?
He rolled 16 on his stealth, so
How is the dwarf with the chainmail the only one that managed to climb up here?
Shh, it's embarrassing.
The first one that comes whistling past, you're like, yeah, okay, this happens. The second one, you're going like, yeah, okay, it may be a clue. Then on the third one, we actually start getting the idea.
Well, it was the rope that aided him. It was some mechanical dwarven engineering that got him up there. While you're up there, you can see there's... Oh, you've got dark vision, I take it, have you, Xander?
yeah, we all
Yes.
have it.
I have dark vision 60.
And it's Xanax that went up first. I'm still on the bottom.
Oh, sorry, 1 second there. Oh, I'll just share it. Essentially, you can see in to a small cave system. It looks natural. It doesn't look like it's been cut out of the rock face at all. Just in front of you, about 10 feet into the cave, you can see it plunges into some sort of pit-like area.
Okay.
However, I'm going to say because you've got rope now, you'll manage to pull the rest of you up, and you can all get up to. Okay, it's very quiet here. It's
Almost
very
too
still,
quiet.
almost too quiet. Yeah, definitely.
So I check what's in there and say hello to it.
All right, stepping forward. Has Matt got dark vision as well?
Yeah, all of us.
Oh, very good. Okay, so
I'll try to sneak in.
you can see there is a pit here. It is about 10 foot deep, that pit. And you can see across the far side of the pit there's a ledge, and it looks like the tunnel system carries on beyond it. There are some tunnels to the east of you as well.
What's to the right?
Why would anyone have a pit here?
It looks like natural weathering at some point has caused it.
You guys want to go to the right first?
Definitely.
I'll
Yeah,
bring up
That
the
was
rear.
disappointing.
Opening up the right, you see it's just a chamber essentially that leads around that side. It's all quiet.
You guys want to go to the left first?
I mark silver sashes on the side of the wall with my dagger.
Stop
date.
leaving traces.
I'm
Alright.
You are the
branding.
worst thief.
I'm branding. Silver sashes condominium.
Contact us for free appraisal. 555-12345.
No, red flame, blue flame, red flame, red flame. Next, I'll go over to the ledge and ask Xanax to give me a boost.
10
Okay,
feet
so
is something we can. Oh, go ahead.
that's okay. I was going to say, are you going to lower yourself down into the pit? You could probably get down there quite easily. It's sort of 10 feet. You could sort of drop yourself down, go across to the
Yeah,
other
I was-
side.
Yeah, sure.
I ski down.
I go over as well.
I step on his shoulder and face and get up to the ledge above and peek in to see if there's anything there.
As you go down to the bottom, which you didn't pick up on the passive perception, was basically there are like lots of little crevices and things in the side of the rock face here, and out of them comes scuttling a group of wolf spiders.
Those look disgusting.
That's the mirror.
And we'll just go straight to a new round, I guess.
Am I on Xanax's shoulders? In a sort of Silver Sashes Autobot.
The Megazord.
I'll try to fire a few arrows into the darkness towards Giant Wolf Spider 3.
Oh, heavily damaged. It staggers to the side, but doesn't quite go down. But it takes the time to launch itself at poor Xanax.
Have at you, miscreants!
Just tries to bite him. Misses completely. His friend this side, who's after Xander. Misses completely.
Can I jump down and land on that giant wolf spider? What happened then?
If you want to make me an athletics check, you can do that, and you can do d6 points of damage if you get 15 or more on your athletics check. If you
Deal.
fumble, you'll go prone.
Yeah, I can live with that. Deal.
Okay.
Why advantage?
You,
Oh yeah, because I'm raging. I'm angry.
You're angry. You leap to try and step on it, but it moves. It's quite nimble, and you land fine. You don't fall over or anything, but you don't quite manage to squish it. But you've still got your action, so still hit it.
That was a move action?
Yep. I just like the idea of it. I always approve of squashing spiders. I don't like spiders.
Oh yes.
And you whack it one with a battle axe.
I'll try and stab the giant wolf spider number 3.
If you had stab number 2, you will get advantage. Just remember.
Yeah, but I can't reach him without getting attacked.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Zaka
That is one dead spider.
steps up and takes a shot at the one on the far side with her longbow.
Number 3 is dead, remember.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. She hits it. Just a bit of damage to it. It's alright. And well, it tries to bite you, Mac.
Ha! Blocked you with my shield.
You call your nipples your shields?
It's like
I
this
hang my-
Madonna bra.
I hang my shield from them. Alright, now you have melee advantage against Spider 4.
Yeah, but he's not here. He said, be right back. I say he bashes giant spider number 4 with his hammer.
Okay, I'll make it so.
With advantage. Because the spider is next to Mac.
They are completely focused on the raging barbarian.
Nice! Squish! There's like spider guts everywhere hitting our faces.
You're enjoying this spider death. Okay, the other one misses.
You step on it, and this strand of silk shoots out of its bladder and like straight into your face. You're like, ah!
Yeah, and I do the V with my fingers.
Make this little sound like.
Now that's
Oh.
some good silk.
All right, I'm gonna fire at Wolf Spider 1.
You should jump into the cave and do like a somersault, and midway through the somersault, release the arrow. And
Or
that's what you do.
I can totally do that.
Nice.
Spider's having a bad day.
Just like a slow motion jump. Like...
Okay, this is a spider kebab. Skewered, dead. Xanax.
He's still not here, so let's say he moves forward and bashes the spider.
And he has advantage still, does he?
Mm-hmm.
And fairly swiftly you manage to squish all the nasty spiders. Azaka turns and nods at you as if to say mission accomplished. Who's going to bravely have a look what's north?
Oh, definitely want to look what's north. Get me up there.
I'll boost you with my hands.
Whee!
Reveal the whole level now. In here you can see just a small chamber, however the most notable feature is in the ceiling there is a hole, a chimney, which leads upwards. Peering up with your dark vision you can see it looks like it goes a long way up the pinnacle, caused by running water at some point, though it's dry at the moment. You think it's going to be a athletics check to get up there, but you can, press on either side of the chimney and scoot yourself up. A poop shoot, yes it is.
Does it look easier than the ladders?
Well, it's inside, so we won't have to stealth it.
How far up was it?
It's 90 foot. It's a DC 8 athletics check to ascend or descend without the aid. Well, though, if you use your climbing gear, that'll go down even further.
Yeah,
no,
we
but
can use my
he does it?
climbing gear.
Climbing kit only make sure that you can't fall more than 25 feet from the point you anchor yourself or something. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but and undo the anchor.
You can fall
yeah,
more
so
than
it does.
25 feet from the point you anchored.
Ah, that's good. Okay, so yeah, it's DC 8 essentially to get up there, but you'll at least prevent yourself falling very far.
We
But
also have
if
a
it's
grappling hook.
if it's 90 feet, that means that this will only protect me up until I'm 50 feet, and then I will have to undo the anchor and reattach itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically you have like a piece of metal that you shove into the wall, and then you can't fall 25 feet or climb 25 feet. Once you climb over the 25 feet, you have to remove the first anchor and put a second one.
Sound of hammers hammering iron tongues into the side of the wall, rising up.
So I would assume you want to have then multiple so that you don't have to actually climb down and remove it and then climb up and attach it, I suppose.
If you work in a team, so there's two of you, the one
All
following,
right.
I guess, can, I don't know.
Anyway, let's try this. Athletics and climber's kit to avoid falling to my death again.
Good luck. Yep, you can
Don't say that.
scoot. Sorry. You can scoot all the way up to the top. You're going first, are you, Max? So you're the first one to arrive in the next level.
Then I drop a rope. For the other ones, I suppose.
So I should have just shared the map with Mac.
Yeah.
And it's a small chamber here. It's fortunately for you empty. You'll look around, you can't see anyone in there, and you can't hear anything apart from the howl of the wind. There's a bit of a draft here. You think it perhaps leads. There's a cave leading out into the open somewhere here. So who's next to climb?
I'll go. Just athletics.
Athletics, DC 8.
I got close.
Close. I'll give you, because you'll feel yourself falling at some point, but manage to sort of grab on again. So you can try again if you want with that, because you didn't fail by much.
Yes, and
I
I'll
dropped
use
a 50 feet rope.
I'll use my inspiration.
So
'Cause
as
I'm
long as
tired
you
of
get up
rolling
to the rope,
ones.
you should be safe, shouldn't you?
The rope.
It's 50 feet and hempen.
Yeah, I think I'll play it like that actually, because you've got the rope there now as well to aid you. So it'll reduce the DC down to a level where you'll all be able to get up there, given enough time. Without, if you're being chased by something, I might make a check, but you'll be able to get up there. Now you've got someone up who's loaded a rope for you.
Do they still have take 10? In the rules, I mean.
I'm sorry, Mac, what was the...
Do they still have take 10 and take 20 in the rules?
I don't think there is. I think they give advantage, which gives +4 to a check, I think.
Oh. Onwards, let's check out what's in here.
So I could have given you advantage on it, which really would probably mean it was a success anyway. Alright, as you peer around that corner, Mac, you can see on the far side of that room to the east, there is a corpse. It looks like a woman. There's a glint of gold and gems you can see through tattered clothing, and a rotting purse lies there. Her body, though, appears like it's been sort of sucked dry of blood. It's sort of leathery and thin. A bit like a woman. She's a dead woman.
Yes, Sandra, I think I found someone for you to charm here.
Well, I see the gold, so I naturally have to go over there and try and grab it.
Okay, and move yourselves wherever you are. I still make a perception roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Where is she? In the alcove?
Yeah, she's just up there where that arrow is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what my perception is, I'm gonna go anywhere. There was gold in there.
All right, as you as you enter, it seems as if the whole area bursts to life.
Jesus. What the hell are those?
It's not
Mosquitoes.
easy
We can never go anywhere nice.
being greedy.
So I can reveal the whole thing really. It's like the whole ceiling just suddenly starts to morph and comes to life as all these bat-like mosquito-type creatures detach themselves from the ceiling and swoop down to attack. A load of sturgeon. Sturge 8 is first. Because they're flying, I'm going to be mean and have them fly over you and attack. And let's see if they've got flyby. They haven't. Let's fly that one out to there then. Alright, Xanax.
Okay. Am I able to swing at them, or are they too high?
You can swing at them, yeah. They've all sort of, yeah, it's not very high, the top of the cave.
Okay. Just whack the nearest one. And the miss.
Tries to bite you back, they're not very good these sturgeon. Look like they're half asleep. Okay, one of them hits you and attaches itself to your neck. It's like starts trying to suck blood out of you. It's got a big long sucker pointed nose thing that mosquitoes have. Very technical. So it's attached to you now, trying to suck blood. It's basically going to do ongoing damage to you.
Everyone pretend not to have blood.
This one. Sorry, they're all after you, Xander.
That's okay, that's what greed gets you.
Okay, so at the end of that, peering into the cave, you can see Xander's actually got two of these blood-sucking things stuck to him. You can see they're sucking his blood.
Okay, so Thunder Wave. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a concentration saving throw. So, okay, around me?
Is this going to catch Mac as well?
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Oh,
Alright.
Thunder Wave is a cube in front of you.
Originating from me.
Wait. A 15-foot cube originating from you. I'm pretty sure it's... Actually, now I'm not so sure. I always assumed it was a cube in front of you.
I'm happy for you to play it either way. So you could play the cube on the edge of your square if you want, or you could put it right over you. I'm happy for you to move it around. Just to
Yeah, I'll just take my sword and slam it into the ground, and just a giant shockwave comes out from around.
Cool, yeah, very Thor. You'll hit the ground, and yeah, okay, all right, we like it.
That hits all of them, including Mac, or 8 is out of it.
Let me see.
I mean, it is 15 away from me.
Is that the size of the cube? It's a 15-foot cube, so it'll be that big.
Yeah. So just around me.
Yeah, so if you place it on yourself, you'll hit every square around you, essentially. So that's still pretty good.
Including myself.
I think it originates from you, so I'm happy to not have you be killed in it.
Okay. So I'm
It-
rolling.
It's like a Thor thing, isn't it? Where you strike the ground. I think it's just cool, that.
Yeah, exactly. Did it hit me? Yeah, I didn't do myself. So now I just roll damage, and it does all the people who were hit, but not the people who saved.
I believe so,
Or
yeah,
if-
which would be really handy. Otherwise, that takes ages to do. So that's cool. Yay! It says it's done it. Okay. Well, with that, all hope of
Wait.
oh.
Sturge number 4 should not have been hit because he did save, so it does hit everybody.
It hits them for half if they save.
Ah, okay. I get it.
Oh yeah,
so
he took
they're
half.
all minions.
Yeah, they're all just.
I pick up their dead bodies and drink my blood back.
Okay, you'll reach down, swipe it, and yeah, drink it back. Fine. Okay.
Nobody steals blood from Xander.
You're like Ozzy Osbourne or something.
So that was a super impressive use of your thunder wave. Basically, your peal of thunder echoes around the whole chamber, and all these stages are just thrown around and smashed against the walls, and pretty much all die as a result of that. Well done, that was dead impressive.
And that will be my turn.
One of them comes back and said, "You killed my mummy!"
I eat your mommy.
Ah, I missed.
Dang.
Okay, I finally walk around the corner and like go, hey, what's up, guys? Oh, hey, a Sturge, cool. Let me get that for you. Pow, pow.
Instant death for the Scourge. Scourge, even.
Zoof, and it's like skewered against the wall. Hanging there, flapping its wings a few times futilely before finally dying.
I still don't get what those things are.
They're like giant mosquitoes.
It
Want
looks
to
like
suck.
when baby birds without the feathers. Oh,
Yeah, they're
that
like bird-sized
works.
mosquitoes that will suck your blood.
It's a wizard that took a mosquito and a monkey together.
Pow, pow, and I just start shooting all these sturges one by one.
And the last one goes down. And now you can see why the corpse here was desiccated. However, they're still gleaming amongst all the battered wings and like there now.
Yeah, I go for the gold.
Okay, inside there is 15 gold pieces, a gold ring and an onyx figurine.
Should I cast
Yeah, I'm
magic
thinking if I
stuff?
should put the ring on me and turn into a female.
Let me cast detect magic again.
Please be a featherfall.
To start arranging stuff in front of me and like go by them with X-ray eyes.
You're asking me to show you all the things I found, which is very against my character.
Just toss them on the floor. I'll give them a once over and like that one's going blue, that one's glowing green.
Yeah, fine. I'll put my safety ahead of my greed. So I'll spread out like the onyx thing and the gold ring. And like, hey guys, I found this. Do you think any of it is dangerous?
Looking at it, nothing of them shows as being magical.
Okay, guys, there's no magic in any of these things. Too bad about the figurine. It would have been cool.
However, the figurine is quite cool because it's shaped like a small little man. It looks like some Chiltern artifact. It's shaped like the little blokes in this picture, not the elf, the little guys with the crazy hair.
It's from Princess Mononoke.
Is it actually a figurine or is it one of these guys that just desiccated as well? It is made from onyx, right?
It is, yeah.
Maybe they are also made of onyx. We don't
Yeah,
know.
perhaps they just return to their natural state when they die or something.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, onyx to onyx.
Does it have like a surprised slash shocked pose?
No surprise look.
I'll take the gold ring and put it on my finger.
All right.
And whisper, my precious.
Are you doing anything else? Apart from whispering my precious?
Yeah, I asked Zaka if she recognizes one of these little figurines.
It looks like a Chwinger. They are curious entities known only to Chult. They are, some think they are magical in nature. Just going to get a description for the Chwinger, that they are elemental spirits. They live in plants, rocks and rivers far from civilization. They're painfully shy and people rarely see them.
Cool, another thing for the prince. Can we like engrave a silver sash on it?
You can if you want.
What kind of people carve these things? Are there like natives that lived here around Firefinger? Do you know of any?
Well, it could be quite ancient. I mean, Firefinger itself was made by the ancient Chultan peoples before they fell into civil war and before Ubteo left them. So it's likely that they created it. And the ancient Chultan people had many great cities that they built around the region as well. They were quite capable artists and engineers sometimes in their own right.
I guess we have to go over this ledge to climb up.
Okay, looking out. I don't know if you
stone.
can see the big profile map. You have now come out on this central pillar here. You are about halfway up. You're about 150 feet in the air. You can see a good way around here, though it's quite windy now because you're quite high up. There is a small ledge, precarious ledge, which leads around. You shouldn't really, I guess, be able to see that thing on the west, but mind you, I suppose you'll know it's there because you could see from the outside when you came. So yeah, you basically got this ledge to make your way around.
You know, I'm starting to think it would have been easier to lure the Terrafolk down to us instead of us climbing all the way to them.
Or crashing the tower.
Just explode the bottom.
Yeah, what we can do is we can tie a rope like in the center, like here, that will anchor us while we move around.
Okay.
Or have someone hold it. That way we won't fall even though it's windy. And if we fall, we have someone to hold us.
Zaka will say, I'll go first if you like and take the rope with me.
Well, climber's kit will also work, of course. But yeah.
Okay, so Zaka and Xander, if you both want to roll, well, if you want to roll me a d6, please, Xander.
Sure.
Do you want anything but a 1? I'm telling you that because it's hilarious. You're going to roll me a 1
no,
now.
why tell me that? I'm closing my eyes.
Aww. nearly got you. Okay, so so you two make your way around. Who's next?
I'll follow. There was a rope to hold it in, so...
There is, though. If you can make me a d6 roll as you go around.
Would you look at that?
As you just reach the corner here, a gust of wind, a sudden gust of wind, threatens to blow you off the edge. Make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, God, no.
I brace my hands and try to hold the rope to help him.
It's not a trap, is it? No. It's not too bad.
So how high up is this?
About 150 feet. He'll be fine. No, he is fine. Basically, you hardly notice it with your barbarian agility. You just sort of stride around. It's quite windy, you'll think, but you get there. So if the other two people could just roll me a d6. That's Xanax. Alwyn. Yeah, you're fine.
I was ready to throw the feather bird thing to save you.
Getting up is one thing. Getting down after we wreak destruction on these ladders is gonna be another.
We can
Okay.
just dig down.
We can just ride one of the Terrafolk down.
And the next level looks like it'll be 240 feet above the ground. The ladder, you're quite high up now. It's quite a scary thing to climb up here. You can see the trees look tiny beneath you. But this ladder appears to be in much better condition than the others. And you've got climbing gear, so you'll be able to make your way up to the next level. However, I think because we're on 5-2, the next level's a bit large, I'll probably leave it there because it seems like a good place to start. We'll just start with opening up the next level.
A cliffhanger.
Yes, a cliffhanger, yeah.
Hey!
You are indeed hanging on a cliff. There you go. So, hope you all had fun, and I'll see you all
Lots
again.
of fun. Thank you for running.
Yeah.
It was
Can't
fun.
wait for something else to jump on me.
All right, thanks for running so much.
Take care, and I'll see you all in 2 weeks' time.
See you then.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye bye.